There is a place where the lost embers go as their light begins to fade. Ember ran, because standing still made them feel helpless. The wall glistened. The painting showed embers on a sacred journey. Ember felt so afraid and alone that it was a relief to find someone to talk to. Ember froze when they noticed a small satchel. The satchel felt heavy. The statue shone brightly in the light. There was a symbol on the floor. Ember noticed something wrong. There was a round space where something used to fit. To Ember's delight, the golden statue slid perfectly into place. Ember left, feeling sorry for the stranger now alone in the dark. The stairway opened into a dark forest. Ember could feel fear taking over. They'd washed up alone, somewhere very unfamiliar. Ember felt like they were being watched. As Ember approached, with a feeling like falling, the forest had slipped away. Ember felt lost in darkness and ruin. The caged flame stoked new hope in Ember. Hope was almost within reach. The flame spoke and Ember listened. The flame lingered ahead. Was it trying to escape? Or leading the way? The campfire flickered into life. The ghost spoke. Hope has returned. I will warn them. Ember looked to the ghost for answers. This is a place to travel through, but none have passed on. The forest king and those who linger will turn forlorn. Again that word, forlorn. The forlorn are those who lost their way along the path. If you find them, send them to me and I will guide them. I am just a guide along the way to fan the flame. So many lost embers have I seen, more than I could help. Ember thought of those they loved, those they'd left behind. The forest king, the campfire will light the way. Find those who are lost, bring embers to the fire. Travel wisely, return if you have lost your way. The stranger said, take care of those you care about the most. The door was sealed shut. The door was sealed shut. The ghost said, speak and I will listen. The forest king watches the doors. The campfire will find those who are lost, bring embers to the fire. There are others lost, find them and I will guide them. Travel wisely, return if you have lost your way. Barely visible through the murky water, and on a small pier with barely a sound, a lonely fisherman sat. The ember was curious. Where did you wake? I'm headed for the crossroads. It's not far, I think. I've heard there's a nest there. A safe place. The fisherman murmured quietly. quietly between sorrowful breaths. The fisherman murmured quietly between sorrowful breaths. The fisherman felt so useless. His former joys were hollow. Only the dark water to hear him talk. In that darkness a glimmer flickered. A thought beating like a drum. A thought that went round and round. It all started with a frog. Every day by the pond a constant reminder. Ember couldn't hold on, sitting out there every day by the pond. For a brief moment, the fisherman struggled to speak. He looked at Ember, hopeful. The fisherman spoke softly. There's a saw him grow from, spent every day side by side. So much catches him before. Oh, it makes me feel useless, the fisherman sighed. The old man looked carefully. Well, listen to me here. It helps though, telling someone. Thank you, Ember. If you need help catching anything, you just ask. Poor little worms. But how do you fish? One for me, one for the fishes. Slurp 'em down. You saw the frog? You asked the frog. Actually, no, please don't tell the frog how much I talk about them. If you need help catching anything, you just ask. The ember was. I'm headed for the. I've heard there's a nest there. A safe place. The frog stared at Ember, its belly rumbling. Its eyes were fixed on Ember, but it seemed to mean no harm. Was this the frog that the Ember could hardly ignore the rumbling from the frog's belly? The frog stared at Ember, its belly rumbling. Its eyes were. Was this the frog that Ember could hardly ignore the rumbling from the frog's belly? The ghost said, "Speak, and I will listen." Step backwards, little Ember. Look behind. Upon a small grassy cliff rests a forlorn. The door was sealed shut.